When we asked our next guest what her clients are asking for when they want her to make them up for events, her answer actually surprised us. She said to look like they're wearing nothing at all. That's right. It turns out the no makeup is actually pretty popular. And we asked Daniela Bell with Daniela Bell Beauty to show us how it's done. Good morning, girl.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here.
So happy.
Okay, so tell me, why are so many people loving this trend, no makeup?
You know, I feel like everybody finally is embracing how beautiful our skin is. And sometimes it's not about covering up, but just enjoying and just showing through the beautiful skin that we have.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you're going to break it down for us this morning. You've already started. You got some what? Kosas right there.
So
we're starting with skin.
I'm going to suggest this for literally everyone. This is a really great product. It's all clean makeup too, by the way. So we're all leaning into more of that from here on. Less chemicals, just keep our beautiful skin going nice and strong for years and years. So what I'm doing is just adding some sunscreen that's a little bit tinted. It has a little bit of a glow into it. So it just kind of gives you like a very natural, supple look. So
I like that, just because, I mean, summer is slowly coming to an end, but the heat is not going anywhere. And so maybe having like a cute little sunscreen tint is the easiest way to kind of even out your skin tone, right?
That's right.
While also having something light on your face. Okay, what are we doing here?
Now I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer underneath the dark circles just to kind of brighten this area, and I'm using a sponge to blend this. And we're gonna stay away from using too much powders now, which is really great because honestly, I feel like we all kind of feel like sometimes powder can make your skin look heavy or feel heavy. So I'm gonna teach you with this technique how to keep your concealer lasting long. So you're gonna use a sponge to spread the product, and that will really get rid of all of the moisture from the very surface of the product and just really just give a little thin layer. So the less product you have on your skin, the more it's gonna stay on.
Interesting. Okay, so the less the better. Can I ask you, because a lot of people with their beauty blenders, they tend to wet them or even put a little spritz on there of finishing spray. Tell me, do you believe in that? Okay, so you do believe in the damp beauty blender. I like that.
Because that way you won't absorb too much of the product. It will just blend it and spread it nicely.
Nice. Okay, very good. Let's move on to my favorite part, I think, which is bronzer and blush.
So we're using a very, very nice bronzer that's very minimal too. So what I'm doing is using this creamy version of a bronzer, and I'm just applying it underneath the cheekbone area and on the perimeters of the forehead. And this is very key for everyone now to start blending. Don't blend in circles, just pat the brush into the skin, and you will see how beautiful and flawless your skin is going to look because you're not moving the product around and getting rid of whatever you have underneath. You're just dabbing in.
Okay, that's really smart because a lot of people do it in a circular motion and you don't even realize that you're already moving what you just put on before this step.
You're just making a whole mix.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna actually take that into consideration because I'm definitely a circle blender now. Tell me what comes after this.
Circle blending. Now I'm also using just one brush just to make things so simple for us.
Easy,
so I'm gonna use a blush now, and I'm also using a cream version, and I'm going to apply this on the very high part of our cheekbone right here. So see how it just kind of gives you like a very nice glow. So it comes from within. It's not something so poppy. It's just like right there. It's like beautiful and natural.
Blush really changes the game. Everybody's like, oh, you have blush blindness, you this, you that. Listen, if I want to put this blush on, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it everywhere. It makes you look alive and free and healthy, I think.
It really does.
Okay, let's move on to the brows because brows are a big part.
Yes, for brows, all I used was just to clear a little brow gel and just to kind of brush and comb up our eyebrows, just because we don't want them to go downward. We want them to go up and out, and see how beautiful this looks. I mean, it's just easy, simple. You can do this in no time. Another thing I want to show you is just eyeliner. We're obviously staying away from using too many products, but if you just use a brown liner and just kind of apply it on the lash line, like right on the lash line, on the outer part of your eye, that's literally all you need. Immediately, it will make you look like you actually put eyeshadows on, but you just did a tiny little thing.
That just makes up for that whole process.
Exactly.
I like
it's
that.
Nice and beautiful.
And I love that you used a brown as well, because I think a lot of us gravitate towards black. And so brown is a little bit softer.
Deeper, smoother.
Especially during the day, and if you're going for that no makeup look anyway. Now, we've got lips next, or what do we got next?
We're gonna do a little shadow, which is honestly just your same bronzer that you use. It can be a cream bronzer, or you can do a powder just to make it last a little longer. So on the eyelids, I'm just brushing just very minimal amount of product, but just a little bronzer really takes you a long way.
Just something
and
to
it
give her a
adds
little
some
color.
dimension. Yeah, add some dimension to the eyes without having to look like you're, you know, full putting a lot of eyeshadow on. Just a tiny little dot.
A lot goes a long way, right? Okay, here we go with some lips. Let's change the game right here.
Lip liner is the key for everyone. Just do a lip liner. If you're not sure on what color, just go for a nude color that matches your lip tone, like we did on Catherine. And all you're gonna do is just take up a gloss, a very nice glossy gloss, and just pop it right on the center of your lip and up in the Cupid's bow. And then just dab your lips. So the gloss is gonna just sit in the center of the lips.
Love. Okay, this is so cute because it really taps into that like clean girl aesthetic. Almost, I feel like the no makeup trend. All right, you guys, if you loved what Daniela Bell had to say, you can find so much more at the website on your screen right there, DanielaBellBeauty.com. And thank you so much, Daniela, for being here.
Thank you, Erin.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. And our girl looks good. She's ready to take on the day.